It's a new year, and with the election now behind us, we're transitioning from providing you context from the campaign trail to context from the state capitol as the Texas legislature gets to work. Let's head over to the Capitol on this first day of the session, where one of the major headlines of the day was that big vote for the new Speaker of the House. So let's get some context on why the Speaker's gavel is so coveted and why it's so powerful, both directly and indirectly. According to the State House website, the Speaker is the presiding officer of the House of Representatives. They maintain order during floor debates and sign all bills and resolutions that get passed. The Speaker also refers proposed legislation to committees to get the ball rolling on new laws. And House members can also give the Speaker the authority to decide which lawmakers get to sit on those committees. So those are the Speaker's powers and duties on paper. Now, as for the political power, for insight, we turn to the director of UT Austin's Texas Politics Project, James Henson.
Probably most important is, as presiding officer, the Speaker has a lot of influence over the movement, what is sometimes called the flow of legislation.
Henson says the Speaker also has an enormous amount of influence over what succeeds and what doesn't in the House.
And probably, politically speaking, also has a lot of influence over who succeeds and who doesn't in the House.
But Henson points out a Speaker's power is not unlimited, with provisions in place for lawmakers to override a Speaker's will. And as we saw with Dade Phelan, there can also be personal political consequences for a Speaker who butts heads with other powerful state leaders. Still,
the Speaker is, whatever the limitations on the office, one of the three most powerful political actors in the state. And the preferences of the Speaker are going to influence what kind of output we see in any session, and particularly in the coming session.
Look for more Capitol context throughout this legislative session as we examine the bills that are being debated, the words that are coming out of the mouths of lawmakers, and their votes that will impact all of us.